another one. Because there's going to be two realities. The split is here. It's the same thing that you had in the Mandela effect. What is the Mandela effect? For many of you all, you remember that Mandela died in penitentiary. But then for a large segment of the population, your memory is that Nelson Mandela was released from penitentiary and was elevated to the president of South Africa, replacing de Klerk. Right? So what you have to understand is that there are two worlds here. And many of you are vibrating on different frequencies. Now, I told you the planet Earth is raising up in vibration. Now, what's happening is those of you that are fortunate enough to start raising up in elevated vibrations to match that of Tiamat Earth, you're raising up into the new heaven and the new earth. You're matching frequencies with the ascended world. But those of you that are staying behind on the old frequencies, you're going to realize that in reality, you are being left behind. I can't make it any clearer than that. You got to do a lot of research and study and deep introspection, and you got to be pure in heart and seeking for the truth, and not confirmation of your already preconceived erroneous weak beliefs. You got to leave that BS alone and be looking for the truth. And whenever you're confused about the truth, if you want to seek out answers, just consult your own DNA. Don't feel foolish. Look at your arm and ask your DNA, which is purely information. Who am I? Where am I? Why am I? Am I? Talk to your DNA and get your answers. Your own higher self. They're inside of you. And stop looking outward. That's the matter with people today. You have a third eye, but you're not using it to receive information. You're always projecting, transmitting. You understand? You want to know, let people know exactly what you mean. Let me make myself perfectly clear. I don't think you understand me. Be quiet, be still, and let the Most High talk to you. Reverse your polarity to a feminine polarity and shut up and start listening and receive. Even when you pray, you're in error because you're always trying to tell God what you need. When you profess to believe that the God you believe in knows everything. Isn't that true? If God knows everything, what exactly are you telling him? God, I need this, and God, all these things, you're talking to God too much. Shut up and let him talk to you. He's constantly talking to you all the time, but you've tuned him out because you don't want to receive, you want to transmit. You follow me? Just like a lot of times when I'm trying to give information to people, they're just on edge and pins and needles because they want to slow me down and tell me to be quiet, Messiah. Let me tell you what's happening. You don't have a direct connection with the Most High like that anymore because you've fallen asleep. You're an enocyte, a forgetful being. I was sent here as a plain warner, a reminder. I don't have any power to compel you, but I'm trying to wake you up through information like your DNA once did. Slow your roll and try to ask real questions to receive real answers. Because the beings that I was sent from as a light worker, I don't have the authority to give you information unless you ask you have to ask the right questions to receive the right answers. Because if I give you answers to things you're not ready for, then I'm responsible for the outcome. Do you understand? It'll be tantamount to me putting a 38 in the hands of a 2.5-year-old in a crowded party. I'd be responsible for that because knowledge is power. That said, now who has that first question?